Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, 9th of December 2016. Website, Tree of the Golden Light. Events are unfolding quicker than ever, and there is no doubt that the truth of matters is coming to light. Nothing can stop the general feeling that it is no longer possible to stop what has been hidden from being revealed to the people. As you would say, the tide has turned, and as it does, the truth is setting people free from being manipulated and the lies that have been passed on as the truth. They are so much wiser and no longer trust those whose word was considered honest and reliable. There is the commencement of the rejection of those who have been found to distort and twist the truth to suit their own ends. In some countries it has resulted in demonstrations against those who are guilty, who know the power of the people. When it comes to voting, they are now strongly expressing their opinions, and removing those who ignore them. Now more than any other time, the people need to exercise their right to demonstrate against those who do not follow their wishes. There is a strong desire within the human race to make necessary changes to their lives, and if their representatives ignore them, it will be to their detriment. People power should be noted because it can, if necessary, remove governments that do not comply with their wishes. History will show you that revolutions may result, if the people continue to be ignored and are downtrodden by the authorities. Peace is sometimes hard to achieve when those in power seek the use of force to keep people down. However, the battle is far from one-sided, as the galactic forces always seek non-violent ways to gain peace, and their guidance will help those of the light. Where incarnate souls have difficulty in accepting what life has to give them, bear in mind that very few know of their life plan. It is often best that you deal with things as they come up, knowing that your guides are always on hand to try and keep you to the agreed plan. The experiences you need to evolve are carefully planned and are only presented to you when it is known that you are capable of handling them. At this time more than any other one, it is important that you end your life having been successful. For many souls this will be their last incarnation in the lower vibrations, so it is in their interests to make sure they successfully deal with any uncleared karma. In your quieter moments your guides will draw nearer to you, and you will be able to talk with them. That way they will learn of your needs, and providing they can fit in with your life plan, will do their best to assist you. Life in the lower dimensions is not your permanent home, and it is very demanding and quite correctly referred to as a school of life. You volunteered to have such experiences knowing that no matter how much you dropped down, you would be given every help to recover. You came from the level where you were a light being, and it is the one that you return to when you rise up again. By comparison, the earth vibrations are very heavy, and spirit beings find them very uncomfortable to be in. You do, however, move out of the body when you are asleep, and sometimes your best work for spirit is carried out at such times. After leaving the physical body, you will find yourself in your etheric body, seemingly exactly the same as you normally see yourself. In the higher dimensions you are no longer subjected to the extremes experienced in the lower ones. In fact, existence is much more pleasant and completely different to what you were used to when you could travel instantaneously by using pure thought. Contact with others is also by thought, and as you are in an energy body, if you wish, can think yourself into a different one that serves your purpose. These are levels that you are familiar with already and are your natural abode. The fake alien attacks have begun in a small way, but so far the craft involved have been destroyed before they could carry out their mission. The activity is taking place off-planet, and the forces of light have intervened in the war in heaven and are your assurance that mankind is protected from any major occurrence. In your recent past, at the end of an age, there have been negative happenings resulting in an almost complete collapse of the fabric that has kept humanity going. However, this time you are going to be successful in achieving your aims. The journey for some of you may be hazardous, but you will come out on top and enjoy release from the clutches of the Dark Ones. You have already been informed of the presence of the Blue Avians, who are overseeing all activity on and around Earth. They are beings of the light and specifically present to ensure that no outsiders can intervene or interfere with your path to ascension. A protective shield has been placed around you and Mother Earth, through which none can either leave or join you. There is much taking place of which you are unaware, and it has been so for a very long time. Man has been protected so as to ensure that whatever the outcome, the end times are in accordance with the higher plan. This is why you sometimes feel as though you receive no assistance at all, when in fact immense help is given that you are often completely unaware of. Bear in mind that all of you have been given free will, and in the ultimate it is you who decide your future, and you will be encouraged to follow a certain path that leads to fulfillment and ascension. Realize that you who are light workers have been chosen to be here for the end times because you have the skills and experience to fulfill your tasks. You have in fact well prepared for this period of time, and what you are doing will naturally seem easy to handle. It is a beautiful aspect of life when one is awakening and realizes that service to others is the path that evolved souls follow. Rewards for such work are not sought, as the doing of it is a reward in itself. Yet as like attracts like, you will find that as you treat others so you too will be treated. Keep sharing the light with others as a kind comment or wish for a soul's awakening, and to pass blessings on to that person. If you were to know the truth, you would realize that thoughts are powerful, and as the vibrations lift up you must be careful not to impose negative ones upon another soul. However, as you rise up and absorb more of the light, you will become a much stronger light being, and less likely to stray from your path. For example, it is normal to be an emotional person, but there is a possibility you could be caught unawares and momentarily lose control of yourselves. As long as you are aware of it, you should be able to exercise the necessary care and caution to avoid any errors. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self. In love and light. Mike Quinsey.